Long, long ago, but not that long after the Torah tells us that God freed the Israelites from Egypt, the Israelites gather at Mount Sinai where they hear the words of the Ten Commandments. And God was crystal clear about all of these 10 things, one of them being,
I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of slavery, to be your God. Okay, let me be clear about this, folks. I am your only God. No other ones, got it? No pictures, no sculptures, no holograms, nothing of something in the sky, like a sky being or some sort of being on earth. No bowing to them, no dancing with them, no praying to them. Is that clear?
Well, it seemed clear, but then God asked Moses to come back to the mountain. Maybe there was something Moses had forgotten. Maybe God forgot to tell Moses something. Either way, the Israelites remained in the desert, cranky, hungry, tired. They didn't know where they were. They didn't know where they were going. And there was Moses just abandoning them?
Don't worry, I'll be back in no time.
But Moses wasn't back in no time. In fact, Moses was gone a long, long time. And the Israelites got hungrier and more tired and crankier. And then they got scared. They had followed a God they couldn't even see into the wilderness. And now, the one person who could talk to God, the one person who seemed to know what was going on and where they were going, he was missing. What were they going to do? They needed help. They needed reassurance. They needed someone to give them a really big hug and tell them it was going to be all right. But they didn't have that. Instead, they went to Moses' brother Aaron and said, hey, can you help build us a God? Like one that we can see and touch? Maybe we could dance with or pray to? Or like something that's just going to help us feel safe in the desert, like a whoopee. Aaron, making perhaps not the best decision of his life, said, sounds great, let's do it. Go get all your gold, go get all your jewelry. And the Israelites went off, they collected everything, not the women, mind you, just the men, and they built a calf of gold. The Israelites rejoiced. Their God was here, and they began to dance and sing before the statue of their God.
Moses!
Yes, God!
Your people, those people that you brought out of Egypt, have done something terrible.
They resold tickets to a Taylor Swift concert?
Ugh, I wish. I've been trying to get some. No, Moses, worse than that. Remember those 10 commandments? Remember when I said I was the only God? And you remember when I asked and they all said yes? I asked if they understood what that meant. Yeah, well, those people built an idol of gold and are praying to it right now. Ah, I am so mad. Stand aside. Let me destroy them. Then I shall make a new people from you, one that deserves to have me as their God.
It's a great idea, but I'm not so sure that it actually is a great idea, God.
And why not?
Because the people are sort of new to the whole can't see God thing. They're probably just scared. That's not an excuse, but it's a reason. Faith believing in something you cannot see, touch, or feel, that's hard.
Ugh, I hate when you have a point. Fine. So no destruction, not even like just a little destruction?
Look. I'm going to tell you how to run the world. I'm not going to tell you how to run the world.
I mean.
But if you forgive your people now, then they'll know how important it is to forgive others, right? Yeah. They'll also understand that you love them, even when they make bad choices or make mistakes or mess up. Isn't that more important than punishing them?
Oh, yes. Okay, fine, you're right. But, what are we going to do? I had such a good special effects budget. What are we going to do? I'm not giving it back to the studio.
It's hard. I know, it's hard. Don't worry. We can use it in the next episode. I'm thinking rays of light, perhaps a divine appearance. Yeah? Okay.
And so, through his quick head and level interruption and compassion for others, Moses saves the Israelites and also demonstrates for us the importance of showing compassion to everyone we meet. After all, God only knows what they might be going through.